I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's a long time since we've seen some Formula 3 cars circulating around Macau, and now the 4 red lights come on, and they go green. Ooh. Ooh, yep. So how many have we lost there? We've lost at least, at the very minimum, 3 cars, Cody. So we've lost Bradley Sellers and Jack Evans in that melee. So we're down to what looks like 11 runners in this race, and I don't think we'll be getting a safety car as far as I'm aware. I don't think they'll be able to overtake through that section anyway. I don't think there is safety cars in this particular mode. So we're on lap 1 of 15, and as we watch the drivers come towards the latter part of the lap, just trying to remember the corner names now as well, including the Lisboa, which is the very first braking zone of the lap.
Non-essential personnel.
I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, there was plenty of cars affected in that, and I think with the severity of the incident, it was only wise to stop the race, and it's going to be take 2 here. Hopefully they'll all get through without any mayhem at all. We had 13, I think, on the grid for that, out of the 23 that actually entered. Could there be a few more that are actually joining? just wonder how they'll all tackle the Mandarin corner, because that was where the accident occurred at the first start. Just waited on the remaining drivers to make their way back onto the grid. I think they're going for a formation lap now, Cody. So whilst we are waiting for the start, I'm just running through some past winners of the Macau Grand Prix over the years. I mentioned Richard Verschoor and Dan Tickton. Let me just find the... Just trying to find the list of winners, just pardon me at one moment. Found the one for motorcycles, but not for the F3 cars. Here we go, look. So there's Richard Verschoor, Dan Tickton won in 2017 and 18, Antonio Felix da Costa, Felix Rosenquist twice in a row, Alex Lynn, da Costa won it again in 2012, Yunkin Daya in 2011, then Mortara in 2010 and in 2009, and then a Japanese driver called Keisuke Kunimoto won for the Team Tom's outfit. And then we've got the likes of Oliver Jarvis, Mike Conway, Lucas Di Grassi, Alex Primer, Nicolas Lapierre, and Tristan Gomendy. And you find Takuma Sato, who won the Macau Grand Prix back in 2001, which was, of course, one of the last races, if not the last race, before he made his Formula 1 debut the following year. I just wonder how they're going to go through Mandarin here. Are these drivers this time? Hopefully cleaner this time. Looks like they're going to get through cleaner, are they? There was a little bit of wheel banging, but they all got through better that time than they did last time. So now it's going to be how they will break into Lisboa. Oh. team where she had a. Drivers are going through, I think they're heading past where Maurice Hill is, and then they'll be coming around the left-hand of the Donna Maria Bend, and it's the Melco Hairpin, which is a very notorious part of the racetrack where I mentioned earlier about no passing through there. Well, they're about to come towards it now. You have to take a very, very wide line into here in order to get through safely, and they all seem to have done. So yeah, I think the no passing rule seems to have worked. Otherwise we're going to be seeing drivers making dive bombs through there and it will just never work. The two coming through the right-hander, that is where San Francisco Hill is. The Lundvall holding the advantage, only half a second clear of Karajavi as they come through the fast winding series of S's. Lundvall will be looking to make up for immense. I mean, he has that penalty hanging over it now. What penalty will that be, Cody? Will that be a drive-through or will it be a time penalty? Yeah. So we've got the two going through the faster corners of the remainder of the lap. Lundvall Sol in front for now, filling in 1.4 seconds clear of Studniarek, if I can pronounce that correctly. Apologies if I've mispronounced that. But the leaders are coming towards the end of lap 2, with Lundvall still in front of Karajavi. He's got the inside. No contact! The front wing's gone. Is he still able to continue, or is that race over for him? I think that's race over. So he's just going in front of him, isn't he? She's going in front of Lundvall somewhere. Karajavi's got that penalty over him, so it's not all doom and gloom for Lundvall at the present moment. So he'll be thinking when will Lundvall come in to serve his penalty, if he is going to be doing so, or whether he's just bridging out the gap for when they get to the checkered flag. The very first Macau Grand Prix was in 1954, apparently, which was a bit surprising because I thought they would have started sooner. And then, if you were to consider all of the major motorsport events, i.e. Monaco Grand Prix, 24 Hours Le Mans, Indy 500 and the Isle of Man TT, you'd have thought the Macau Grand Prix would have started sooner than 1954. Yeah. There's an incident in sector 2. It looks like White has gone backwards. He's just lost a position to Ziola. And yeah, there he is. Look, damage to his car by the looks of it. Yeah, front wheel bomb. He's trying to turn there into Melko, and someone else has gone off through there. Who's that? Ooh, they've got to be careful because if they're teammates, they don't want to be taking each other off. And that looks like a car with the rear wing gone. Who's that? That's Greer. Oh, he spun it. Sorry, that's the voice over now. Yeah, you can see, yeah, the suspension's broken. You can tell by the way that the car's moving. Yeah, I think you may as well just pull that to the side and leave it there. Can you see how his car's just sliding around and crisscrossing though? Look. I mean, maybe let's get that. speed in the pits. Yeah, I think he disabled the pit lane limiter a bit too soon, so that's why he's got the penalty. And that'll be Greer, I think, just struggling to get round actually, and that's Karajavi into the pits now to take his penalty. And Greer's in the pit lane now by the looks of it. I don't think he did. He came in to serve a drive-through, Cody. Did Karajavi. Yeah. So he's rejoined in 6th place now, just ahead of Ed. So he's got a few. If he can get past Sayola within the next lap or so, he can close back in on the leaders. I think we've got a race now in our hands. Given Karajavi's genuine pace we've seen so far, we could be seeing a comeback drive between now and the end of the race. And who's that's gone off in sector 3? That must be White, who's had an instant. Has he hit the wall? Yeah, he has. Yeah, Melko it is. Yeah, I think he's going to struggle to get. He needs to make sure he stays out of the way of the leaders as well. He should be okay. He's going in the pits anyway, so Lundvall shouldn't need to worry about White entering the pit lane. Just hope White doesn't hold up the leaders when they come around to it. Fillingham now in 2nd place. He's got Stud Niarek right behind him. So it may be worth having a look at those two. There we go. Look. He's looking to the inside here. Look, you can see Fillingham locking up. It's still in front. Not quite so. And who's that behind Studniarek? Oh, he just crossed Studniarek. The rear. Karajavi's right behind Sayeda, so it's probably worth having a look to see how that is coming along. Because he's now like just over half a second behind. You can see that. Look, the problem is he's probably not going to be able to overtake him through this next sequence of corners, so he's going to be losing time behind him. And surely he'll have to get him. I don't suppose going for it at the Melko hairpin is the best opportunity, or is that against the rules, would you say? Well, he's dropped back a little bit now by being stuck in the turn in the air. So, someone's had a moment in sector 3. Who could that be? That's had an incident. We'll come to that in a moment. Karajavi's through. So Karajavi past Sailor and up to 5th, whilst we watch the battle for 3rd between Studniarek and Reichel as they come towards Lisboa. Reichel looking to the outside, pressurising Studniarek, who he took a poor line through Lisboa but got the car slowed down. Now Reichel will just be stuck behind him for pretty much the whole lap before he's able to make a move on him. He'll just have to pressurise him into a mistake. Ed is in the pits, presumably with damage, and White's in as well for the 2nd time in this race. So how long will it be before Karajavi catches up to these guys? He's got some clean air in front of him. He's got 12 seconds to make up on these two. Seeing drivers going into the pits by the looks of it. Oh no, it looks like they were going into the pits there, but I don't think they actually are. They were just taking the racing line to help them get the speed all the way down the couple of kinks. And now looks like Reichel's into the slipstream once again of Studniarek as they come towards the kink of Mandarin. And now we're going to potentially see an overtake here. Michael getting back into the slipstream. He's not gaining enough, is he? It's never easy with these tattoos machines in terms of closing in on another driver. Michael. Karajavi's now just under 10 seconds off these two, so he's able to take 2 seconds out of these guys' margin over the course of the last lap alone. So Reichel's still all over the back. Is he closer here? Oh, he's spun! He's got to be careful not to rejoin into the path of Karajavi. Yeah. going to struggle to do that during the S's section here. This is going to lose him time in order to get in front there. You can see the lag a little bit there on Reichel's car. So it's very tricky to get around there. I even tried doing that on a Formula E simulator. It was really hard. You can only, on a Gen 2, you could do it in I think you can only do it like in 6 laps on a full battery. Yeah, tell me about it. This is. Oh, here we go, look. Ooh, it looks like he was going to make a move there, didn't it? Nice. He took a really poor line through the Melco hairpin as well, did Karajavi. That's lost him ground to Reichel, so it's almost certainly will be following him for another lap before he can even think about getting a move done, unless Reichel makes another mistake, of course. Lindvall's advantage at the front is 9.8 seconds over Fillingham in P2. Studniarek is right behind him now, so we may want to head towards those two. As there we go, look, so Studniarek goes in all the time. Is he able to get in front? He's locked up again. He's locked up again, did Fillingham, and see they're just riding the bumps through the next sequence of corners. And now we go to the left-hander. As they come towards Melco again, these two coming through, and Karajavi's closed back in now on Michael in the fight for 4th place. So we'll come. Yep, we'll go back to the battle for 2nd though, because that's closer, Cody, because they're coming towards the last right-hander before the lap ends. I just want to see if Studniarek has got enough momentum on the exit to really make a move here. Turning not too bad, but Fillingham's exit was just as good. So Studniarek just want to keep within the slipstream. Doesn't go for it from there, too far back to do it. What about the other battle behind between Michael and Karajavi? Yeah, that's just about as close. So no overtake there. I think they're closing back in on the two who are fighting for 2nd though. So that's something to keep an eye on between now and the end. The gap between Studniarek and Reichel is 7.5 seconds. So it could be a photo finish, but I would expect Fillingham to hold on to P2. The boat. I thought that was. It looked a bit too. It looked a bit too unnatural the way they just went through the wall there. But so we've got 3 laps to go. Lundvall's lead is now extended. Too far back. He won't go for it from there. Rifle. So Karajavi will be ruining that mistake at the start. Otherwise, he could have been leading the race by now. Still holding up Karajavi. Karajavi just needs to just really time his line here and just get the power down as soon as he can. You can see the backhand sliding out as he's getting the power down. He knows he's got the pace to get in front, but he's just struggling to do so because he's been stuck in the turn air for so long. Karajavi's actually closing in when he's in the slipstream. Oh, no! It's throwing the boat out! Someone else had an incident. No, it's okay. Has he got damage? He's not going very fast. Yeah, he's got a problem. He's definitely got a problem. Yeah. Might be picking up the pace now, but when he's going through the corners, he wasn't particularly that quick. So I don't know whether he's doing it to allow those two behind to catch up to him, but he's not going. You can visually see the gap decreasing as he's coming through. So, ooh, you don't want to be doing that. So we're now on the last lap of this race. Lundvall's got the win in his pocket now. He just needs to make sure he keeps out of the walls. But the problem he's got is Fillingham and Studniarek close behind, who don't appear to have damage. I think they may be slowing because of the yellows. Yeah, the safety car's out. Providing he keeps his car out of the walls, then Lundvall will take in victory Fillingham and Studniarek. Celiola in 4th position with Nathan in 5th and an Ed. White should go up into P7 once he's gone past the stricken Karajavi and Michael. Before we see him just move up the timing pages. There we go, look. Sorry to interrupt, Sayola's crashed out on circuit. Sayola's crashed out on circuit somewhere. I don't know how he's managed to do that. We'll go back to the leaders because they're close to taking the checker flag now. I think everyone's caught up to the safe car now, the remaining 6 cars. We had hoped for more taking part, but it is what it is. Imagine that Karajavi and Michael will be classified as finishers because they completed 90% of the race leaders' distance, so they'll probably be classified in 8th and 9th. been a brilliant drive from Lunfeld from start to finish. He controlled the pace since Karajavi came in to serve his drive through penalty, and he's won it with ease. We've seen some drivers disappear into the pit lane now. They know the race is over, so I'll let you wrap things up, Cody.